What's going on today? How y'all doing? By now, everybody knows that those riots with those thugs, those neo-Nazi skinhead, bigot, Proud Boy, jive, whack, racist turkeys was an inside job. And the inside job also, I've been seeing that video about that cop that got crushed, that white cop that got crushed. You know good and well that that was done as a plot. You know, the denial factor. There are some people got prosecuted, including that Billy Bobber put his foot on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Talking about, it's my desk. I'm just waiting for him to say my country, my flag, my envelope that I'm going to use. You using my envelope. I'm just waiting for all it to. Why does this stuff always comes off like the Duck Dynasty or Hillbilly Central? Why is that? You know, the barbaricnism. See, when you see a lot of white America, they like it to look like Friends. They like it to look like just surfer, you know, geeky tech, etc. But why is it always like the Billy Bob that mixes in, that blends in, and it's just so predictable. It's so predictable. Get your fishing pole, get your rifle, get your flag, go to Walmart. I mean, why is it so cliche? This was an inside job, though, all the way. And I saw that thing in Oregon where that Republican cat senator opened up that door and let them through the door. This is what's happening. I've been saying all along, I'm going to say it again. The real spies, the real terrorists are white males. And they in office and they control everything. And that's what's been allowed to happen. You know, there's no, I'm not saying people don't come from other countries, don't do their dirt. But how do you think they get to do their dirt? How do you think it infiltrates? Just like drugs go to the hood, guns come to the hood. They got people on the inside who say, well, you can have D block, this your road. That's how it worked. The great denial about it. You see, white America has been guilty of having everything that they wanted. And you see this on full display. Do you really think that if that was a black Rand building or something, that people would be allowed to just run through it like that? Do you really think that? But if we go back 100 years ago with riots and situations in Oklahoma and different places, the massacres, it's no different. That's why I say this country ain't changed at all. If you can go back in history and see deja vu again and see someone that's occupying a spot and threatening lives and pimping and manipulating and doing what they want with this foolery, ask yourself, how much has it really changed? The inside job is real. And during a pandemic on top of that, that just adds the cherry on top of what they're doing or what they're allowed to do. Because these white militias and these white Rand Klansmen is no different than the Klan, no different than the police, FBI, CIA, the same people that bugged and had, were on bugging and hacking Medgar Evers, Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, etc. Do your history. It's deja vu. The names didn't change, the technology didn't change. However, the white KKK still remains the same. And that's what you saw, the inside job on the riots, led by a grand wizard. But the twist with this whole thing is that cop, they didn't care. See, that's the thing. If you don't think all the way white and you don't stand, they got no use for you. White on white crime, though, is great to see for one reason. It proves a valid point worldwide that the slavery mindset and the realities of this country has not changed. Don't go to sleep and don't get comfortable. They're always there to remind you. The inside job of those riots in D.C. is real. And no matter what Trump says, there's others who take key and take the nod to it. It ain't over, sad to say. Give me your thoughts and your takes about that inside job with those riots led by Trump. They all should be prosecuted and held to the highest level of criminal charges, but that won't happen. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, please. I welcome thoughts and comments. I do respond. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and we know what goes on. It's just that a lot of people walk around with selective Stevie Wonder glasses on. They act like they can't see because it's convenient to ignore the history of America with 3 Ks. I'm done.